Nigeria's stock market continues to attract investor interest as equities maintain their strong run. Global oil prices, meanwhile, are rising amid fresh uncertainty over the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, raising questions for oil-producing economies, including Nigeria. And investors worldwide are watching inflation, interest rates, and geopolitical tensions for their impact on markets. Nigeria equity market continues to deliver strong returns, with the NGX emerging among the world's best performing markets this year. The market performance has been supported by investor appetite for Nigeria stocks and improving confidence in the country's economic outlook. The latest reported session saw the all-share index close at 245,000 points. Analysts, however, say investors will continue to watch interest rates, corporate earnings, inflation, and foreign exchange stability. Meanwhile, foreign exchange conditions remain central to business planning in Nigeria. A relatively stable naira can help businesses plan production, manage import costs, and make investment decisions with greater certainty. However, companies remain exposed to movements in the currency market, particularly businesses that depend heavily on imported raw materials and equipment. For consumers, the broader question is whether currency stability can translate into slower increase in the prices of goods and services. Nigeria could also benefit from stronger international crude prices. Brent crude has risen sharply as uncertainty surrounding the Strait of Hormuz raises concern about global oil supply. For Nigeria, higher crude prices could support government revenue and foreign exchange earnings, provided production levels remain strong. But higher global energy prices could also increase pressure on transportation, production, and inflation across the world. Turning to global markets, oil prices have climbed as uncertainty persists over the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, a major route for global energy shipments. Brent crude is also close to $90 per barrel, while US crude has risen also. The development is raising concerns about the renewed inflationary pressure, particularly if elevated energy costs persist. Asian markets have traded mixed, while investors are watching upcoming US inflation data for clues about the direction of interest rates. For Nigeria, the global oil story has two sides. Higher crude prices could strengthen government revenues and foreign exchange inflows. But if higher energy costs push global inflation higher, central banks could maintain tighter monetary policy for longer. That could increase costs for borrowing for businesses and governments. And global markets remain sensitive to developments around oil supply and inflation and interest rates. That's the business update for today. From Nigeria markets to global oil and financial markets, investors remain focused on one question: how will economic and geopolitical development shape businesses in the months ahead?